Hello, my dear friends. We are discussing the amazing concept called NLP. Right from the year 1997, when I attended the first Advanced Practitioners Program in NLP at NLP Comprehensive, Colorado, United States, I should say I have changed. I should say my understanding of myself, my understanding of things happening around me has changed. I'm now looking at life in a different perspective. I do a lot of personal counseling. I do organizational workshop. I help organizations to stand up the competition. If you understand NLP the proper way, it could make a big difference in your personal life. It could improve the relationship between you vis-a-vis the outside world. So in the last episode, I gave a few things to ponder, like what causes a behavior, the technology, the methodology. I ended up making two statements that human beings are meaning-making beings and that human beings are not just doing beings, but they are also thinking beings. I would like to elaborate this in this episode. Human beings are meaning-making beings. There should be something meaningful to them in order to sustain. That's why I asked the question, why am I doing? What am I doing? You take, for example, the sports personalities. They work very hard. You take a cricketer. You see the cricketers receiving trophies, enjoying life. But you do not know how much hard they work, what sacrifices they are making, what diet restrictions they should follow, what physical exercise, mental exercise they should do. You may not know how they develop the mental stamina. Take, for example, like a person like Usain Bolt, the Olympic sprinter. Do you think the lifestyle that they have is pleasant? It's painful. That's why many of us give up in between. It has to make a meaning to you. Human beings are not just doing beings. They are thinking beings also. A doing being is a computer. A doing being is a machine which is switched on and goes on and on and on. But human beings are thinking, and then if necessary, if it is meaningful, they will be doing what they have to do. I would like to give a small little joke sometime back I heard. A person was giving a counseling for people who are alcoholics, who are addicted to drinking in a village. So he called a few of them and he did a small little exercise in front of them. He took a glass of water and put some worms inside that and showed them. They were going around. Then he asked them, what do you see? He said, the worms are going inside, moving. Okay, he said, took the worms and put them in a glass with alcohol. The moment they put, after some time, they died. So he asked them, what do you understand? One man stood up and said, if I take alcohol, all the germs and worms in my stomach will die. Well, this is a joke. But now you link it to what I said, meaning-making beings. His thinking is different. He is doing, which is drinking, because of his thinking pattern. So NLP makes you to think. In fact, later on in our seminar, we're going to discuss about transformation, core transformation, where I will ask you to ask this question, what will it do for me? Why is it important for me? You need to elicit an answer which is convincing to your mind. Oh, this is important for me. I do a lot of counseling in schools. I had a school, a CBSE school, where I help the teenagers to find themselves inside them. It's easy to tell them, do jogging. It's easy to tell them, do the homework. It is easy to tell them, switch off the computer. I keep telling them, okay, what do you want to do? Sir, I want to go enjoy life. Okay, but what will it do for you? I give them the option. Okay, I will play for an hour, then let me settle down. A discipline, what will it do for you? I take them through examples of the TED talkers, for example. Explain to them, see how these people are achieving. I show them the Guinness Book of World Record and say how much they should have worked for this. And so make people think and let their behaviors, which is forced on them, quote unquote, forced on them, but accepted by them, meaningful. And then you will find the consistency of behavior. NLP is about not only changing a person, but also making to think, oh, this is good for me. In the next episode, I'm going to discuss with you what is called manipulation and modification. Stay with me.